enabling people. It's like opening a conversation, bro. Did we lost that? Did we lost the conversation nowadays, bruh? Is conversation not being done now? Okay. We're watching Elden Ring! We're watching Elden Ring, brothers and sisters, hands in deck. It's watching time. I told you, brothers and sisters, it's watching time. We're doing it. Hi everyone. Hi YouTube. Watching time. We're gonna be watching Elden Ring review, Dark Souls 4 by Sseth.
Hey people, Sseth here. The following is highly experimental and may come off as disjointed or schizophrenic. I don't care.
I like
Elden
that type
Ring,
of shizo,
the newest
man.
hot release by Hideo Miyazaki of Ghibli Studios, famous for classic animation.
You guys remember the time where you guys know that meme that says, I like Miyazaki, and the girl says, I like Miyazaki too, and then it shows Miyazaki FromSoft or Miyazaki Studio Ghibli.
Such as
But you know what?
Howl's
I like
Moving
them both.
Mausoleum and My Invader Totoro. From Software have really outdone themselves, as this game features not one, but 2 crustaceans, possibly
Damn,
even
I like
more.
lobsters,
Unfortunately,
though.
I haven't unlocked the ability to swim, so I cannot confirm or deny that. The game begins, and I make my character. His name? Sambubu. His class, naturally, is wretched. I did originally consider prisoner, but I chose not to. I take the
Fart
key as
Slave
my starting
24.
item and live to regret
God
it
damn it,
after I
bro.
get immediate access to a side dungeon and get run over repeatedly by a speeding train. I chose instead to go
I
the other
hate
way.
that
After
shit,
camping
bro.
a
I
few
swear to
times,
God.
Melina comes by and offers me an accord. I turn it down because I think it's
offer
funny.
you
I then
an
proceed to kill
accord.
Morgott and Godric before I realize I haven't leveled up. How was I supposed to know I had to say yes? Miyazaki. Just because I'm offered the ability to talk to a woman doesn't mean I'm going to take it. I think that's a symptom of bad design. Conversely,
How
I
dare!
fell for the oldest trick in a book, the
Of
warm
course.
embrace of a woman's lap.
Of
only to
course.
find out 100 hours later, it's actually a
debuff.
debuff. What did they mean by this? I guess I'll have to consult a
Don't
30-minute
trust
lore video
women,
to figure
bro,
out the
is
true
what he
symbology
means.
behind this item description.
Real,
I tell you,
maybe.
passive storytelling at its very best, especially when half a character is
Some people will say that, like, oh yeah, Elden Ring, oh yeah, the wiki game. Because a lot of people will actually, the story wiki game, the wiki heavy story game, type shit.
either disappear, die, or start T-posing during your
I
playthrough.
love Elden
This
Ring,
might
bro.
bother people. People who believe there's a story, which is the equivalent of finding a bunch of random notes and thinking to yourself, damn, that book was wild. Halo's plot is crazy. Have you not read all the secret terminals? On the bright
Real.
side, Dark Souls
Do you
lore
guys
canon.
like that though? Do you guys like a game where it doesn't spoon feed you? Where it doesn't spoon feed you information or like the story itself? I like that though. I like that there's like vague stuff on like games. And it's perfectly fine if you like to like explore that type of like storytelling. As long as it actually makes sense, I feel, you know?
Now have a steady
Yeah, if
source
it's
of
done
bread
well,
for
then
the next
yes,
4
yeah.
years. I assure you, you'll know every side character better than your own family. I don't
Brother.
remember which war Granddad was fighting, but I do know Patches. I know that, canonically, he is circumcised. Honestly, I don't
Wait,
judge.
is
I
he?
still get to have my wife, Ronnie. What
Yeah,
I'm
real.
criticizing is the
It's
involvement of this fat fuck. Celebrated offer, helping to
What do you mean? What do you mean, George R. R. Martin?
weave the narrative experience. Okay, let's see what this dude wrote. Sunset found her squatting in the grass, groaning. Every stool was looser than the one before and smelled fouler. By the time the moon came up, she was shitting brown water.
Wait, is
The
this
more
real
she
from a
drank,
Song of
the
Ice
more
and
she
Fire?
shat. But the more she shat, the thirstier she grew. And
Wait,
her
what?
thirst sent her crawling to the stream to suck up more water. I rest
this
my
real?
case. J.R.R. Martin is the greatest author who has ever lived. He
this
has also
real?
never finished his books. And so, fittingly, From Software has embodied the spirit of J.R.R. Martin by never finishing a single quest line. Elden Ring is an ambitious platformer.
Wait, what was that?
And if you
Bruh, what was that? Elden Ring.
never finishing a single quest line.
Here, touch some grace and get yourself some maidens.
Ring is an
Real.
ambitious
I
platformer,
like that.
and if you disagree, you
Ambitious
haven't played the game because
platformer.
half this game is jumping with
real,
a head
though.
start, or falling into a hole, into a canyon, into a place you originally wanted to, but accidentally jumped before doing so, adding an extra
Me?
foot to the height of your fall, which
God
turned it into a
damn.
lethal descent. There's nothing I love more than jumping awkwardly off rooftops, but how do we spice it up? Archers. You love
Oh
archers.
my god,
They're
I
on
hate
every
that
roof, and
shit
they've
so
got tracking.
bad,
And guess
bro.
what? The sewer levels are back, and this time they're
I hate
essential
that
to the
shit.
plot. Yeah, I'm thinking game of the year. Calling them out in your game, Torrent. Absolute genius. So anybody Googling
Torrent.
Elden Ring Torrent gets a bunch of horse pictures instead.
What is that?
I can't wait until Elden Ring 2 features the popular and beloved character Codex de Nuvo Pre-Cracked No Virus. But why are we here?
Oh, dude. Oh, wait, I gotta take another screenshot.
Ah, yes,
We're
defeat,
here
bro.
for the difficulty because we're hardcore gamers.
Real?
Take it from me.
Bro, you remember that? I remember that one video where Papa Fleek said, like, Miyazaki or like FromSoft games are for the masochists. But like, that's true though. There are games, I mean, there are players who love this kind of masochism for real. And there are also players who loves like just beating the fucking thing as easy as it goes, actually.
Already beaten
Which
the
is
final boss.
perfectly
John
fine
Elden
in
Ring,
both
so I
ways,
can give a few
bro.
pointers. Have you ever
I
used
love all
a weapon,
games.
armor, fast travel, potions, or opened the world map? And I'm sorry to say, but you're playing the game wrong.
Bro,
This game is
the
meant to be played
purists.
level 1 as a wretch, using a single
The
club,
purists.
no upgrades. If you disagree, I'll call you
No
a
level
casual.
up.
If you ever hear someone talking like this, take pity on them, because this behavior is characteristic
Aw,
of someone
man.
who stacks no paper
The
and gets no bitches.
FromSoft
This
boy.
game isn't hard, not because
The
it's not
FromSoft
hard, but because
purists,
video games fundamentally aren't hard. You know what's hard? The circumstances of life.
Oh,
Getting
damn.
a degree, having a stable
Oh, shit.
family, being born with a baby arm. You're born and one arm develops normally into an adult arm, but the other is this stunted mini child arm, which stops growing at like 3 years of age. So
I
you're
love
this
Malekith,
freakish
bro.
monstrosity. You'll be known around town as Baby Arm Man, and the only job you'll ever have is baby arm stock photo, because it's harder for them to get a kid to pose for that. It's a lot more convenient
No
to
way.
have a malformed monstrosity on standby. Furthermore,
God
I
damn it.
genuinely believe that pattern recognition is a form of cheat.
I know they should do. There's like FromSoft. I mean, Elden Ring, if it was actually released by Ubisoft, I think. Is it Ubisoft or is it EA or something? And there's gonna be like there's gonna be like a pop-up where say get free coins. What is it? Get free. What do you call that? Get free, not souls, right? What is that? Get free something. Holy shit, I forgot.
Your
Get free
Homo
souls or
sapiens
whatever.
brain
What the hell is this? Homo sapiens
is
brain. alright.
literally destroying the difficulty of the experience by compensatory adaptation. I hope that people consider this in the future and later learn to recognize that the truest From Software experience would
minimum
be
for
a
100
lobotomite run,
Robux.
where prior to playing, we perform a frontal lobotomy and sever your prefrontal cortex. Sometimes the only option you have to
Rich's
preserve the
Melina
purity of your
affection
experience is brain damage. Multiplayer enhances the experience. Sometimes you'll see white phantoms briefly appear. These are players from other worlds going through their own journey. Once, I saw a white phantom appear, teabagging a dead NPC. In this moment, I knew I was playing a masterpiece. Messages and appraisal are exactly how Reddit users believe karma works. You upvote, and you get actual physical nourishment from the karma. Oh look, a message on the floor. Maybe someone out there will tell me something useful. Then you
Tortle.
open it and read it, only to see dog butthole, closely followed by Fortnite, according to a true story. Once upon a time, Miyazaki's car broke down
That's
in the middle of the road.
community, community love,
This was during winter,
That's
so
pretty
no
nice.
help was to be found, when suddenly 3 strangers appeared out of nowhere, sucked him off, and left without even saying a word. And that's
What?
how Miyazaki got the inspiration for
Oh,
Soul's
yeah,
multiplayer
I remember
gameplay.
this.
Flawless, stunning, effervescent. Just like Bloodborne was a complex allegory for sexually transmitted HIV, Elden Ring is a rich synesthesia between seeing Swampland and remembering Blighttown, or hearing
Damn,
Leyndell long
Blighttown!
after you've left the capital, because my ears are still ringing from the sound of those fucking trumpets. Actual real critique. No jokes, no
True.
giggles. I think every boss should have a stake of America outside the boss room.
Damn.
Generally, this is true, but sometimes I gotta walk. And traditionally, I do not consider cardio as part of a boss fight. Now, the walks
They
are...
did say that we got babied so bad on Elden Ring, because if you look at, like, you know, the first Dark Souls, the graces there are the bonfires there are so very apart that walking or like dying from a boss and like going there feels like a walk of shame, or a run of shame, more like.
are more generous than any other Souls game. But just because somebody chose to take a smaller shit in my rice doesn't change the fact that it's still there. Inside my bowl, steaming up my Tupperware. I would also have originally said that the death screen is quite long, but then I realized it's working as intended. You see, when you die in PvP, you have no option but to watch helplessly as someone spams point down and repeatedly defiles your dead body. My complaints are pretty
See,
mild. If, like me,
masochistic
you
game
didn't
at
realize
its
Vigor has
finest,
a
for real.
non-linear scaling, it would have helped immensely to know that going 10 to 20 makes no tangible difference,
Damn.
but 20 to 40
Bro, I
is
swear
all
to God, I still don't know how the scaling actually works when you level it up. I usually just go around like 10s.
If,
when
like
I
me,
level
you
up,
didn't realize Vigor
shit.
has a non-linear scaling, it would have helped immensely to know that going 10 to 20 makes no tangible difference, but 20 to 40 is all the difference between taking a blow and getting one-tapped by most of the game. I wish I knew that at the start. Luckily, this game is very generous with its ability to re-roll your
Hey, you
character.
just need
If you're
some-
still paranoid,
Yep.
you can back up your save at no risk. I've done this more than 100
Oh, bro,
times
do you
without
guys
issue,
use
and
that?
recommend you do the same.
I do that too,
because
actually.
despite what anybody says, there's a million ways to brick your save. I've done it. I can
I
reproduce
good thing
it.
though.
It's
Good thing though. I actually have not bricked my game. But bro, I actually appreciate Seth for exploring like mods and, you know, just like exploring how to actually work around the game. That's so nice, because I feel like if like new YouTubers at this day and age will be like, that goes against standards and you know whatnot. Seth's pretty cool. Seth's kind of base.
still
bro.
there.
I mean,
Also,
set in
easy
space,
anti-cheat
actually.
is a very good anti-cheat because it's very easy to turn off. My friend may have done exactly that and more. Tell me, Seth, was he punished? Is he banned? No, some of the later
No.
fights have interesting hitboxes. Not like I care. I cheesed through that shit. This game makes you realize the greatest companion you'll ever have is yourself. So why not make a copy?
Wait. Sometimes the side chick is myself. Did I just read that right? Sometimes the side chick ain't even a chick. It's a mimic here, bro.
Copy. Lore. Before continuing, we have to stop and talk about the best character in the game.
Hey.
Dung Eater. Loathsome Dung Eater. Ferocious feaster of feces. Devious doo-doo devourer. Dung Eater consumes excrement, feces, shit even, nihilistic, and with a wicked sense of humor. His greatest desire is to eat the poo-poo and, of course, murder you and defile your dead body. I think there's a lot we can learn from Dung Eater, but as a society, we're not yet
As a
ready for that
bro.
conversation. Builds. There's many builds. Strength is terrible until you realize you can power stance through the entire game and
I don't
block
think I did
everything
use
else with barricade
STR.
shield for 0 stamina. Going
No.
strength,
No,
unfortunately,
I went
puts you at the
STR,
highest
bruh.
risk group for
STR Fate.
naming yourself the Black Swordsman and cosplaying as your favorite slice of life anime. If I see you
Bro,
doing
the
this,
usual,
I'll summon
man.
you intentionally so I can kick you for my world. Dexterity. Do you enjoy katanas? How about double katanas, each one longer than the last? Using realistic,
Nice
historically
taste.
accurate sword techniques from feudal era Japan? What about epic PvP compilations? Say no more. Get a river of blood today. Intelligence. Some
The
would
River
say a
of Blood
great deal
meta
of their
and the
enjoyment comes
Moonblade.
from
Wait, is it
learning
actually the
the
Moonblade? I
moveset of
forgot.
every boss. A rhythmic dance between sword, swipe, and parry. A lethal symphony silenced only by death. Others would disagree. I'm confident that if you ask any player running sorcery what's their favorite boss, they'll recoil in surprise and say, I don't know any. I just sit at the back and spam Azure Comet. Faith incantations are very good. Abusing the animation of Catch Flame to cast them instantaneously is even better. And before you say it, I know. It's working exactly as intended. You know what else
Bro,
is
that
intended?
shit is so shit
Also,
on
this
PvP,
and this.
man.
My
Holy shit.
greatest enjoyment
Oh my god, that's
of
a lot
this
of
game,
shit.
beyond the exploration, the richness of the graphics, and the scale of the world they made, has been abusing every mechanic I possibly can before it gets patched
So
out.
base,
and so,
man.
inevitably, I have taken to abusing other players. You might call them humans. I call them people who use Moonveil.
Moonveil! There you go,
unironically, and
Moonbeam.
thus,
What did
feel
I
no
say?
remorse
Moonblade?
for any
The
of my actions. In summary,
fuck?
Elden Ring attracts many different responses. Some fillet the long shaft of FromSoft endlessly. Others hate it because of their own incompetence. Walking manifestations of the Dunning-Kruger effect, these people believe that failure is not their own and somehow inflicted upon them by the universe. You can't be bad at video games, as video games are merely a subject matter. No, that is a deficit in your
Damn.
cognitive ability, something that likely plagues you in every aspect of your life.
Damn.
In summary, if you're bad at video
Real,
games, you're bad
actually.
at life.
You
You've
know
got a
what?
smooth
You know
brain
what?
and a
This is
low
like
IQ.
you know, self-retrospection.
Your fate is to be a grunt in the New World
Damn.
Order. And then there's others, like me, who are quietly waking up to the fact that maybe we should have never dropped those bombs to begin with. I guess what I'm trying to say is Elden Scrolls, 10 out of 10, garbage. I love it. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned.
Wait,
If you're
that's kinda
interested in some merchant
short!
multiplayer,
No!
password Fug Hunt goes in all
Hey!
fields. Press 52 Invade, get a 15% off their first month of FugHunters.com, the official sponsor of this video. And now, allow me to conclude this presentation with some calming visuals. Rest assured, most of the things seen here can no longer be afflicted on another human being. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild generously funding and bankrolling these videos. You're all truly wonderful. Have a good one.
Hey, Rivers of Blood, Moonveil. What else, bro?
That shit, man. Yeah. You don't know me and you don't know I'm going through, so fuck you and your lame ass point of view. That should have been my whole mission.
That shit busted!
Gets mine, stepping through this minefield, and what's not mine becomes mine. You mine? That's the way
That
I
is
gotta
scaling arcane and int, right?
man's
Int
put a price up on the fans, I put let up in the stand.
But I remember arcane being so busted that nobody actually uses that stat.
It doesn't
At
matter who the
first, I
target
mean,
is.
you know,
I'm
when it
gonna
was
finish
patched,
it once I get it started, kid.
because
That's the way I
the
gotta
scaling
market
was
it.
wrong.
Marksman, mercenary, making all your hearts skip, and I can turn you into parts quick. Put you in a box and ship you off the yard 6. Where the non-believers go. The ones that started pleading because they couldn't take the bleeding from the beating, yo. So you might wanna shut your mouth before you end up in a pine box headed down south.
Wait, what the heck? 3 minutes of this?
Send you down to hell, you can burn like hell. I'ma make it clear, I won't leave a doubt. I told you I'm here, it's my only route. So you can stick around, cause there's gonna be a thriller in this world. Ain't no other option for a killer. I just gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough, gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough, gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Fight for a price, just say so. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough, gotta get the cash, gotta get the
Wait, short.
dough, gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. If the meats kill 'em all, then I won't say no. No, no is what I hear all the
Hey,
time when
Dragon
I'm slaying
Comedian.
them. Body parts, so nice for laying them. Slice, dicing up some mayhem. Gotta keep it light in this dark world of gray and black. But you can get your axe to the back or a slap to the face from the clap of a gat. Strap to your waist, plastic to your hat. Back, feel the tragic collapse.
Hey.
I think it's pretty serious.
This song
So
kinda
start
fire,
thinking, it's time to be
though.
fearing this. Cause if I keep hearing this, I'ma have no other choice but to leave your whole fam hearingless. Yeah, that's how really real it is. I care about my pockets, not about your feelings, shit. So when I kill you, man, it ain't personal, it's just the only way I still can make a grand. Understand what I'm talking about? Get the picture of what this all about. It's time for you to walk.
Bro,
it out.
this
You don't
song
wanna be
kinda
around when the dogs
fire.
start walking out. You don't wanna play the target route, cause I don't get paid unless the fucking target's out. That's the way it goes. That's the only way I know just to make my dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough, gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough, gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Fight for a price, just say so. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough, gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough, gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. If the beats kill 'em all, then I won't say no. Shit.
Oh shit, I
think I'm
think I
just gonna
used.
sit
No,
around and do
that's
nothing?
a shield. That's
There's
a
fucking
shield art of war.
monsters out there,
I don't
man.
use shield. I am
Somebody's
actually
gotta
bad at parrying, bro.
You can keep your justice, man. I got my justice right here. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough.
Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough.
Fight for a price, just say so.
Hey.
Gotta get the cash, gotta get the
Aw, man, the most annoying ass PvP player. Holy shit. Bro, when you see a wretch player,
All right.
when you see
All
a
right.
wretch invader,
Yep,
brother,
that's
it's
all I
so
needed,
over.
Baby.
It's so over for you, man.
Calling
These are
Hideo
usually
Miyazaki.
the,
At 3 a.m.
like, you know, the worst of the worst of the kind PvP player
Hello?
who will teabag you when you die.
Hello?
Actually, for real.
Hello?
They're
Hideo
good.
Miyazaki?
What the? Yo! Sseth, what? No way. No fucking way. This song fits every politician. Bro, let me actually see the lyrics of that, but because that may actually relate to me too. Just joking. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. For real, bro.